Hey guys, Dustin DeMarion back with another mystery tackle box unboxing video. We're into February, and you know what that means. It's Bassmaster Classic month. A lot of the baits that we're going to talk about today are perfect for that cold water pre-spawn period. Let's start off with the hard baits. We've got one from Strike King. This is called the Lucky Shad. This is a bait that was used in the Classic. It's a great bait in that early pre-spawn kind of period, like I said. This one's a mid-runner. It's a flat side crankbait, so it's going to have a nice tight wiggle like that. You can fish this on lighter line, so it's going to get down a little bit deeper and have better action. And great around clay banks, rocky points, that kind of stuff. Great bait from Strike King Lures. Our other hard bait is from Castaic. This is the BD Flashpoint Jerkbait. Now, jerkbait is an excellent cold water bait. And the colder the water is, the longer you want to let that pause. This is a suspending bait, as you can see. There's the balls inside of it. You're going to fish it with short, like twitches and pauses, and the pauses are going to depend on the water temperature, like I said. So the colder the water is, the longer the pauses. And as you get into the warmer water periods, you can fish it pretty quickly, and they'll usually pick up on that. It's imitating a dying shad, which is something that the fish are going to really feed up on, getting into that pre-spawn mode. And that's from Castaic, the BD Flashpoint Jerkbait, Boyd Duckett Elite Series design. Now let's get on to our soft plastics. This one's from Fish Hog. This is the Hogzilla Lizard. It's got some nice appendages on there. It's going to displace a lot of water. Great on a Carolina rig, which is also a really good cold water technique. Offshore structure, that kind of stuff, pitching it around covered docks and all that, especially when they're getting into that spawn mode. A lizard's something that's really going to tick them off, and they're going to not want that in their bed. And that's from Fish Hog. That's the Hogzilla Lizard. Let's get on to our next soft plastic, which is from Big Bite Baits. This is the Crete Creature. So just kind of like the lizard I was saying, it's got these nice appendages on here. They're going to displace some water. Great for throwing on a Carolina rig, dragging around structure, also flipping and pitching, dragging a Carolina or a Texas rig with this. Excellent bait from Big Bite Baits, the natural color, great for clear water situations. On to our last soft plastic, which is from Strike King. This is the Cutter Worm. This has got the tail that's going to create a lot of pulse in the water. For dragging around, swimming it through pad stems, stuff like that. Great pre-spawn technique. This blue and black color, excellent for murkier water situations. A lot of rain and snow this winter, a lot of runoff into these lakes and rivers, so that's a good color for that kind of situation. And that's from Strike King Lures. And on to our last piece, which is from VMC. We've got a couple of Powershot hooks. So we've got the extra wide gap hooks here, the longer shank here, near the eye, and we've got the swivel here. So it's a swivel shot, so it can spin freely on the line. The extra wide gap is obviously for Texas rigging it weedless, fish around brush, fish it around weeds and stuff. Not going to get as much hung up on the hook there. And with the swivel, it's going to allow that line not to twist as much, which is really important when drop shotting. Those are the Powershot hooks for VMC. We also have the Dibble Digest this month. This is actually a calendar. So we have all the Bassmaster and FLW tournaments on the calendar, starting in January, obviously, February. We've got all the Bassmaster Opens, college fishing events, Elite Series, FLW Tour, Rayovac Series. Really cool. I'm definitely going to have this up in my office. Don't forget, guys, use the GET499 code to get your first box for $4.99. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you guys get out and get some pre-spawn fishing in. Hopefully you can use some of these baits. Have a great season.